Hello guys, today I want to talk about something really important when you're shopping on Copart or any other insurance auto auction. What you really want to avoid is staged cars. What that means is somebody purchased a car and then they made some quick alterations to make it appear less damaged or appear more valuable and then sell it for a quick buck. Now today we're going to be looking at a 2007 Audi RS4 Quattro, which means it's all-wheel drive. At first glance it looks pretty normal as far as the cars you see on this type of site. It has front end damage, a deployed airbag. Everything appears to be normal. The actual odometer is displaying 63,000, which again is pretty typical. Now one thing you want to notice is it does have a bill of sale for title, which is no good. You want to avoid these at all costs because unless you know how to wash titles, you can't actually register them. This actual vehicle is actually sold, so if you are interested, I'm sorry, it's no longer available. However, there's almost the exact same version for sale several states away. Now, this car, although it looks different, is the exact same car. And the way I could tell is by the VIN number. So if you look at the last 6, it's 904 956, and then look at this vehicle, same thing, 904 956. It's the exact same car. So in this case, the hood's pushed up a lot more, the fender has a bigger tear and more buckling, as you can tell here. Now if we go over to the stage picture, now this car has no buckle, as you can tell. You can see just a little bit of evidence of it. Smaller tear, no buckle on the actual fender either. Now most of you will say, well, what's the big deal? No big deal, you have to replace it either way, and I completely agree. However, this particular car is missing something very valuable, and that would be its engine and transmission. Now this is an Audi RS4, like I mentioned. The only reason you buy this car is for its engine. It's a performance car, it's fast, it's a very fun car to drive, and really the only reason it costs so much is because of its engine. Now most of you looking at these pictures will probably not even notice the fact that there might not be a motor here. Conveniently, it has a yellow X, which will typically indicate that the hood is stuck and it cannot be opened for pictures. Again, somebody probably did this on purpose to make sure that no one could open it. The next thing you want to see is the shifter. The actual shifter, whole shifter is missing. So that will be part of the transmission, and that will indicate that all of that is gone. Also, when you remove an engine, it has a lot of weight, obviously, so your whole car will be lifted several inches. So to combat this, somebody removed the springs and shocks from all 4 wheels. They actually replaced the wheels with some different version, which again, I don't know why. Maybe these were in crappier condition, I don't really know. But as you can see, it's very sad. The whole car is sitting very low compared to the original pictures here, where it's completely normal. All sides, all suspension looks to be in place. Now going back to this picture, the next thing you'll notice is the odometer now lists 0 miles, and it's completely off here. You remember in the other posting we had everything was lit up. This will tell you that the electronics have been removed that typically go along with the engine, so the main computer is probably gone, and everything else that's important is missing, which is why you don't actually see anything on the dash. This car is listed for $11,400. Buy it now today. So if you're interested, you can certainly buy it, and I obviously will highly recommend not. This is just something that people do, and in my opinion, they're just big scammers, and it's something you just need to be aware of when you're shopping around. So look for any kind of signs of any kind of alteration, any kind of changes to the car that looks like shouldn't belong there. So for example, you know that if this was in an accident, there should be more buckling than what you see here. Now guys, this is really all that I have today. Highly recommend to be very cautious when you're looking at these cars. If you have the ability to look at them in person, definitely do so. If not, really pay attention to every little detail to make sure everything is in place. Please do like and subscribe. I'll be making a lot more of these videos, a lot more tips on what to look for, what to not look for, so on and so forth.